welcome to my channel. So today I will be reviewing these two sets of highlighters that I got off from Lazada. I will put a link down below in the description in case you want to purchase this, and that is not an affiliate link. And just in case you're wondering, I just want to share this where I bought these highlighters, because to be honest, like just here at the start of the video, I want to tell you that this is really good highlighter. If you like pastel highlighters, like mild liners, this is a really good set to get for half the price. Actually, no, not just half. It's just very cheap set. So I got two because I only saw two sets of it. But so let's start reviewing it. So these are Chinese highlighters. When I saw the listing in Lazada, I just actually added it to cart. I didn't even browse the other pictures. I just saw these and I fell in love. They're so cute. They're not really cute. I really like how it looks, the sleek lines and the pastel colors, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get those. I didn't check the other pictures. I didn't even read the description that much. So when it came in, it was actually a little bit of a surprise of how these performed. But when I looked back at the listing in Lazada, I saw what surprised me, and I find it silly that I just added it to cart without thinking. So let's jump right into it. I'm gonna grab my old bullet journal so we can swatch these. Actually, I have a swatch already, but I want to show you something while writing with it, so I want to swatch it. But here it is. Here is the swatch that I did when I got it. So, and the names of the colors that was given to me by Google Translate. So how did I get these? Well, on the packaging, so you have here Chinese characters. Also here you have here the Chinese characters. It tells you the name of the set. So this is that is the, I don't know, model number, but the rest is in Chinese, so I had to use my Google Lens to actually translate it for me. And this part here says soft tip or something, and this part here says the name of this set, which is called Lightly Sweet. And this first set here is that Lightly Sweet. So let me pull that up in the camera. So this first one's, and then this one here is called, it's a funny name. I don't know if probably the translate just botched it, but it says Lightly Talk About Self, this one. So I don't know, Chinese friends, let me know what the correct translation in English is, but that's what Google Translate has been giving me over and over and over when I try to translate it. So that is the two sets. And at the back of each set, there are more Chinese characters, and you can see like a swatch of the colors. That's how I got the color names. I tried Google Translate and it gave me those names. I will quickly show you the Google Translate screenshots that I did so that you can see. Maybe I'll put it here at the side so you can see how it translated, but I'll also give you a picture of this in case you want to translate it by yourself. And let me know in the comments if you can read Chinese, or if you're Chinese, definitely you can read Chinese, right? Let me know what these mean, what the actual good translations in English are, and I would be so happy to find out. So anyway, so these are the swatches, and you can tell that I really love it. It's very light. It's not as light as it appears on camera. It looks a little lighter in camera than in person, but it is really light, even if it appears lighter there. And sometimes I have to use the highlighter to run it twice to get a bolder color, because the colors are very muted, very desaturated. But that's okay, because I really like it. It's in makeup terms, it's so buildable that I just love it. It's not a very bad thing about it. It's not a con for me. I just like it. So anyway, so this one is marketed as soft tip, and that's what surprised me when I first used it, because I didn't realize it was soft. And I was a little confused at first, like, is this broken or something? But all of them were soft tip, and then when I translated, it said soft tip, and then when I went back to the Lazada listing, it did say it's soft tip. Like that, it's like the first thing I think in the listing. So there, so you read it, pays to read. Anyway, so this is how the tip looks like your regular highlighter with a chisel tip. And let's try to focus that there, and that's how it looks like at the side. And the way this is cut, I don't know if you notice it, but the way it's cut is that the edge is super tapered off compared to a regular highlighter. And let me grab a mild liner so you can see what I'm talking about. So here is a regular mild liner, and the cross section, you see how it's triangular, so it's stiff. The edge, the sharp edge is stiff, versus this one here. You see how there's a longer tapered edge, because that end is actually very, very bendable. I don't know if you can see it. I can bend it. See? And now let's choose a brighter color, so that you can see. And let me zoom in with the camera so you can see how it bends. I don't know if you see it bending, but it does bend. So this is without bending. This is with bending. There. So it bends, and it's nice. I don't know. I really like that bending thing going on. So, and then what I noticed also with these pens is that if you go really fast, the color actually kind of gradients, which is nice in a way, because it's very different from your regular highlighters where it's a solid color. This one actually has a gradient, which I don't know if it's a defect or something, because it kind, like, when you go fast, it doesn't get as much color as it does, but it's a nice effect. Like, even if it's a defect, or if it's because of low quality, it's actually a nice effect. Let's just put it back. And it's very noticeable in light colored ink. So let's try, let's get my cheat sheet. Let's try the peach powder. I think that's very obvious in peach powder. And just grab my ruler here, so that I can go really fast without minding how straight it is. So it's not showing, but when I was using it, it showed quite a bit. So I don't know if you can notice it well. Let's try a different color, because I remember having this problem when I was creating my September dashboard, and it just kept gradienting on some colors. So I know it's a defect, because not all colors have it. Here, see? Wait, let me do it again. There, you see how dark this is, and then it goes lighter. So yeah, this color here does that, but I like it. It's anyway, I can go over it again if I want to, make it dark. And this is why I say it's kind of a buildable color, because unlike with highlighters, when you double highlight, it's so obvious that you double highlighted. This one, not so much. It kind of blends well, and you can slowly build it up, and so I'm able to do that kind of solid line. And we can add some more here, although I don't think my line is going to be the same. There. So there. And the only hard thing about this is it's a little hard to hold because of the edges, because they are squared off, and also because, again, this is made in China, and I don't have high expectations from things made in China, especially things that are sold off Lazada, because these are not like your premium pens. I mean, for all we know, this could have been a knockoff or like an OEM version of some branded pen or something. And I think one of the things that I really don't like is one of them. So you have this here, right? So you hold it this way or that way or whatever. So my pet peeve is that I mean, this is the typical way you hold the highlighter, right? This is the typical way. You don't hold it this way. You hold it this way. And the logo or whatever it is at the bottom. So it's like, it's so weird. But also one of the pens here, I think it's in this blue set. Yeah. Oh, not this one. Maybe it's this one. I remember it's green. Oh, where is that thing? One of them had an upturned point, and it's so hard to use. Where is that thing? So look here. This one is right tip up. I don't know. And the logo is there. Some of them are not. So that's the kind of quality control it has. It's not uniform. So if that annoys you, and it does annoy me, this is an annoying set. So I try not to look at it that way. See, this one's correct too. Okay, this is weird, but I swear there was one that was upturned and none of them are now. So I'm guessing it moved from when I kept using it, which is funny, and also still proves my point that the quality control is not that good. So I don't know how to turn it. I probably turn, because I know I attempted turning it. I don't remember successfully turning it, but maybe I did. And I'm sorry if my memory is so bad. But that was probably last week. And so there. So color wise, so to wrap it up, so color wise, I love it. Some colors do gradient, and if you don't like that, then I'm sorry, but some of the colors behave that way. The good news is you can build the color, you can blend it at least the same color, and you know, you can cover up the gradient that it creates. And what else? It's a little hard to hold because of the shape. It's sharp and pointy, but it kind of, you can get used to it. And there, so there. Oh, and one more thing, there is no name on the pen itself, so you might want to put a label on this, and that's what I'm planning to do. Put a label on these highlighters so I don't forget the names. Not that the name matters really, because what matters is the color, but I like putting the color names on it so I don't forget. And also the colors, like one of the colors is named black. I think this one is named black, at least when I translated it using the Google Lens. This does not look black. I mean, the cover does not look black at all. It looks green, and of course, when you put it down, it's not black. It's like a dark green, like a green gray. It could pass for gray if you want to. And this also gradients. I don't know if you know this, but it does. There, see, also gradients from a dark to a lighter color. And I don't know why this is not focusing. There. So there. So annoying things, that is probably a translate issue more than anything. I wish they had English boxes that has an English translation, but it does not. And so again, it doesn't matter that much. So So there, let me know what you think about these highlighters. If you want to try them out, or if you've already tried them out, let me know if you like them, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!